Greetings, my friends. Welcome. There's Darren Hughes. We've got SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor, our favorite polar bear, Snortopoopas Cuber, the animation critic. Great to see you. Shrap 3D is in the house. Darren Hughes is out there modding away, and the lovely Miss Jillian N is here, saying greetings to all the fellow Culturians. Thanks for being here, everybody. We are going to have an abbreviated entry point today. Why? Well, because I couldn't get this thing started on time. It sat. We got Mars Monkey Max. We've got OC Dobbins. We've got Outdoor Gamer. We've got our good friend John Gibson. Izaj Melody is out there. Daryl Brewer is hanging out. We've got Black Saber and our buddy Griffin. Today marks the 100th anniversary of the Winter Olympics. The first Winter Olympics started on January 30th, 1924. At least the modern Olympiad did. That's true. Well, let's see. Terry Rose is out there and a few others. But folks, we got to get started. We got to get over to the pro show. So here we go. That's right. Pro show coming up in just a few moments. We will automatically redirect you over there. If not, you can, head on over to WDW Pro's channel. Big happenings over there. Lots of incredible news. I hope you get a chance to check that out. We've got so many of you in the house. Lots of stories today. I think there's 18 in all, which means we'll be cutting to those rather quickly. 51 of you here waiting. Thanks for that. We've got so many other deals to we'll deal with. I mean, seriously, the Mr. H's Hcast episode number, there we go, 100 is coming up here today as well. I cannot wait for that. That's right, just a couple hours or so after the pro show, so hopefully we'll navigate from here to there and everywhere, and you will join us today. This is a special one, a ton of breaking stories for the Hcast as well. Oh, so much to do, so little time. Oh, my goodness. We've got a great and wonderful gift from a very generous Is This Live for 10 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you for that, Is This Live. We do appreciate it, and so do those 10 folks who ended up with memberships. We are closing in on that magical 700 membership, all because of these wonderful, generous gifts, and I truly appreciate them. Hopefully you got a chance to check out today's video. I worked really hard. This week is definitely fake news media crumbling week. Oh boy, I got another couple stories coming up this week about that. So many great things happening. On that note, we've got to get going. We don't have a lot of time, so are you ready for 18 stories? I think I am. Let's get to it. DL Fendo, what's going on? Look at all these great beings. Love it. Hey, Morgan King, I did get to see the Epic Universe video. We're going to talk about that on the Pro Show, and we'll probably talk about it on the Hcast as well. Boy, does it look good. And that's not even the half of it. It's going to be on Haribu. Dapper Bar Games is in the house. We do have a bear story, but not in the way you think. Running with Scissors, DS Ford, Dr. Bravo. All right, everybody, 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, but we do have time to say thank you to Darius Munchausen for a $4 cup of coffee. Thank you for that, my friend. I truly appreciate it. But 18 stories to get to, which means I need to talk very quickly. Let's start here with what is going to be one of the biggest disappointments of the year. What a way to start the year. It's a lot of saying the word year. We got the cinematic Budaverse, Flopaverse. I don't know what you're going to call this. All I know is that this is not going to do well. Sony's leaning into standalone superhero series like Madame Web and her Webettes. No. And the other ladies of the evening there. And of course, Kraven the Hunter, both of which will feature no No Spider-Man. Look, I mean, Venom is fine and all in his own little weird way, but I'm not sure Sony's going the right direction, and I think they have terrible leadership, and her name is Amy Pascal. And yes, she does look like a clown from The Simpsons. Really, really does. We've got Jamie Dornan talking about how he went into hiding following the 50 Shades of Grey film because of the backlash. Well, backlash or no, the film actually went on to be rather financially successful and spurred on the immediate green light of 2 successive films. And if you haven't seen these, well, they're not as interesting as the books. And yeah. There's that. You got, let's see, what else out there? We got, Supergirl! That's right, Supergirl is being cast. The new Woman of Steel is House of Dragons' Millie Alcock. That's right. She's there. We're going to talk about this at length and some other things having to do with the DC Universe on the H-Cast later today. You can check out the new trailer from Ritchie and Henry Cavill. There is an action comedy on the horizon called The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. This should be a lot of fun, and it should be very funny. Can't wait to see this. It's definitely not going to be PC. We've got Harry Potter, Nintendo, Monsters Land set for the new Epic Universe. I am stoked for this over at Universal. Going to be incredible. And guess what? The market share for Disney is going to drop like a rock. Because guess what? We're not investing in our theme parks for a decade, basically is what they're telling you. Because how long does it take Disney to build an attraction? Well, based on the most recent one, 6 years. Man, Disney, you're in big trouble. Anyway, moving on, we got Shannen Douherty giving us some good news about her cancer treatment. Seems to be going the right way. This is unusual when cancer gets to your bones and you're in stage 4, but hey, we'll take any good news when it comes to this young woman. We've got, protesting French farmers heaping praise on Clarkson's farm. That's right. They think quite highly of this man's show and of this man, and for good reason. Not only is he hilarious, but he's very down to earth, and I think that's what they're looking for in most, if not all of Europe. Wait till we get to the financial news. UK's Channel 4 is going to cut their workforce by 18%. Just you wait until you see. Just wait until you see what they're going to have to do with the BBC. 18%. Digital first public service streamer is, kind of a lot to put into one word. So they're changing their direction, and, so is a lot of the industry. I'm not sure if it's for better or worse, but this is just the beginning, and if you watch today's video, woke is going broke. We've got UPS cutting 12,000 jobs 5 months after reaching a union deal. Folks, this is going to happen more and more frequently, and, it's already happening in Hollywood. They just don't know it yet. Europe's economic pain is going to continue. You got zero growth at the end of last year. You got more of that coming up. In fact, you got some negative growth coming up in the near future. Hate to be Germany right now. You got ChatGPT violating European privacy laws, so Italy is going to go after them. I'm telling you right now, this is not going to end. A lot of people feel like they got invaded by AI, and not in a good way. You got Amazon's bid to buy Roomba being crushed by Europe. That's right, no more iRobot. Okay, bye-bye, and that's probably a good thing. The order to liquidate property for China Evergrande has come down. Trying to fix the debt crisis in China, you're a little too late. But let me tell you, this is something I saw for a while, and I reported this on my Twitter exclusively in a video that was about 2.5 minutes. You can go back and watch that if you choose. Hundreds of billions of dollars. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You got Boeing facing scrutiny over their quality control, withdrawing their request for a safety exemption. Yeah, no kidding. Nobody wants to see that. And speaking of flying, investigators are going to detail how an American Airlines jet crossed a runway in front of a Delta plane at JFK. I can explain it, but I probably shouldn't. You've got the Alabama court, it's the 11th Circuit Court being, under scrutiny as well, as a judge is arrested for spending public funds on all kinds of stuff. And finally, zoo workers in Japan pursue a person in a bear costume for an animal escape drill. I'm not kidding. Really, here's the video. You should check it out. That's over on the UPI Odd News. See, it wasn't a real bear story, but it could have been. On that note, I'm out of time. I'm out of stories, and I'm also here, I'm headed on over to the Pro Show. That's right. Hopefully you will be too. We got an automatic redirect happening, and it should be fantastic. And if you want more fake news, well, you're going to have to check out the mainstream media. Oh my goodness, I did it again. The credits aren't updated, but that's okay. I got 10 more to add. Thanks to our friend, Is This Live, who gifted 10 more Culture Casino memberships this morning. We're so close to 700. This is about 650 names, though. So, pretty good. Thank you all for being here today. We have so much in store. I keep trying to promote all the shows from this point forward. It's crazy. I mean, we started our day early. You had Loki's Mornings of Mischief. You had then you had my good friend Makini drawing. That was fantastic. Obviously, this show, which I appreciate you seeing. And then we got the Pro Show. And then a little bit after that, the Age Cast, your favorite afternoon and evening podcast. I got to tell you that we're going to break some news. It's going to be fantastic. I'm making the stingers now. Whew. Oh, it's the 100th episode. Very special episode. I feel like I'm in 80s sitcom television. We're going to talk about something serious like abusing pharmaceuticals or, some kind of physical intimacy thing. A very special episode of the Age Cast. What else do we got going on? I'm going to drop a couple more videos today, maybe 3. And Miserable Media Week will continue, I promise. I cannot believe the number of stories I have around all the fake news going the way of the dodo bird. Couldn't happen to a nicer group of disingenuous people. Have a great day, everybody! See ya!